Hello. So, I already started because I was impatient, but we are going to be working on the rainbow shawl. Um, I looked at different patterns. I thought I was going to do one, then changed my mind, then looked at another, then changed my mind. And so I am just doing my own. I even looked at ChatGPT and then still ended up doing my own. ChatGPT wanted me to increase every other row, and I decided to increase every fourth row. So we shall see. We're starting with pink. We'll eventually end with red. So it's gonna be a fun little rainbow. I am going to probably be knitting this one mostly in the continental style because it's very basic knitting. And I think, well, maybe not for today because I kind of want to get it out of my system, but I think what I'm going to do is every day until it's either done or the end of the month, I am going to do an hour at the beginning of each stream. We'll see. And then I will switch to something else, just so that I don't get bored. And yeah, I just really want to get it done. I'm utilizing my ring that is actually for arthritis. It's a form of a brace, a ring brace, but it works kind of good for like one of those knitting rings if I don't throw my stitches off. For some reason that first stitch wanted to be a troublemaker, probably because that is too loose right now. But yeah, it actually ends up working really well for me. I was surprised because normally that's where I run into my issue with continental knitting is the tension. And while I still have some minor issues, it seems to be working how I need it to work. So, bonus. Apparently, it's going to be helping my mom figure out tech stuff again. Yay! Oops. Oops. Oh, I see what I did. Like, why aren't you pulling? I accidentally hung it up. Let's try that again. There we go. Still a learning curve. So yeah, today I'm probably just gonna knit until I don't want to knit anymore, and then I'll go to drop spindle. But for the next streams, there we go. It's like something's feeling funny. For the next streams or so, I will start off knitting on the shawl, and then after an hour I will switch to what I normally do on that stream day. So like tomorrow is just a knit or spin and chill. Like Mondays is spinning linen, Wednesdays are dropping spindles. So on days like that I will do like an hour on the shawl, and then I will switch back. It also depends on how bored I end up getting. It's a pretty simple stitch, so it's pretty mindless, which means I'll have lots to chat about if anyone is chatting with me, or I might just continue yabbering to myself like someone's listening to me. But this is just one of the many colors. My next color will be the purple. So that will be my next color. And then we have this purple, which looks like a purple and blue. And then it goes to the other blue, and so on and so forth. I do have a picture of the colorway of how it's going to be in my slideshow. Here, let me lower my camera so you can actually see me knitting. Yeah. So it's with luck, it works up quick. I mean, it's going quick so far. I keep wanting to grab the yarn with my other hand. I don't have to. As you can tell, I am usually an English style knitter, but I also enjoy how quick continental knitting goes. I usually use the continental when I'm doing socks. I can go super fast doing socks like this, but it's good to practice it at other times. So that's what I'm doing. Especially since there's no purling, it's literally knit stitch and the occasional yarn over. So I should have no problem. The one thing I do have to get used to is making sure that my yarn is pushed up to the top. With English style knitting, you don't have to worry about that as much. But continental, you really notice it. And I don't know if that's because I'm going faster or what. But I really wanted to start this shawl for a while, and with it being Pride Month, I was like, yes, perfect timing and excuse. I have other projects, but oops. I want to do this. So let me see. What did I do today? I slept in later than planned. Not too late, but I slept in till 9 o'clock, and usually I get up around 8. So that was very disorientating. And then I stumbled over here. Seriously, I felt almost hungover. I was so tired. I don't know why. I must have been sleeping weird or something. I know I was dreaming up a storm, that's for sure. Lots of people from my past. It was weird. But I came over here with the intention to diamond paint for a little bit before I tackled mowing on my lawn, now that I can mow on it, and ended up getting distracted. Didn't diamond paint at all today. Excuse me. I did get some mowed on the lawn. I had to get my uncle to come over and look at the lawnmower though, because it didn't want to start. Good old, first mow of the year. We got that sorted out, and I managed to do hardly anything. I was just too tired. And I think I've accepted that I am definitely going to have to rake up some of the lawn before attempting to mow, because it's too... Well, I was thinking about putting it back to the mulcher setting. I put the blower back on because my lawnmower does mulching or mowing, or like blower mowing, and I thought, well, if I put the blower on, it will blow everything out and not be too hard on the lawnmower, but honestly, it was just getting plugged up anyways, and was doing a pretty decent job of mulching, so I might just go back to mulcher, but I will rake up some of the grass clippings that are there. But yeah, I am out of shape, and every year the lawn seems to get harder for me to mow because I am very out of shape. And I tell myself the lawn is the perfect way to get into shape because it's not an easy lawn to mow. It's not that it's big, but most of it is on some sort of incline or another, and parts of the yard are not very nice to mow because they're like rough, so you trip, or there's tripping hazards, or random dips in places that don't need to have random dips in. But I did do some. I just need to do more. So tomorrow I'm probably gonna be back at trying to mow some of it. I might go dig a rake out of the greenhouse. I think my mom has a rake still, because I can at least do a partial rake, at least in the places where it's like really thick grass clippings from the weed. It honestly, my lawn does look like a hayfield that's been mowed and just needs to be raked up. So, and while this lawnmower can do a lot, it's too much for it right now. I gotta get a new air filter for it. The one that it has is absolutely filthy. And I could have sworn I just replaced it last year, but maybe it was the year before. I just know it's not in good shape. I know the mower needs a new blade. So I just gotta get that going. Monday. I'm thinking Monday. I'll go down there. I will get a new air filter. Maybe a new blade. I gotta get my lawnmower doesn't have like a name on it. It's just a red lawnmower with a black plastic engine cover. But my mom said that she took the serial number down once, and they hooked her up with stuff that she needed. So if I could find where the serial number is, I might be able to get a new blade that my uncle could put on for me. I should get some new oil for it. Like, it has oil in it, but it's probably needs like a full new oil change. My uncle did top it up a little bit for me, give it a little bit of fresh stuff. But no, I think it needs a proper change. I would love to get one of those battery operated lawnmowers, because this thing is heavy. The front wheel doesn't want to work on it anymore, so I gotta get some WD-40, see if that works. But I think the bearings are gone in it. It's like when you turn it, it makes it like a clicking, weird, grinding, clicking sound. So technically, I guess my lawnmower is a 3-wheeled mower, which just adds to the workout that I get. I want to, I think, tackle in around my trailer, my camper, because that's the worst part of the yard right now. I trimmed it with the garden shears, so it needs a little bit more help. The rest of the lawn got a weed whacker taken to him, so. But I wanted to help out, and there's lots of stuff I didn't feel like moving from in between the two trailers, so. I also need to plan. Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I totally forgot about that until now. I was going to bring over my ball of dog and cat hair yarn, and the hat that I made from it. But I was in no shape for thinking this morning. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because I felt like I was awake all night in my dreams or what, because I drank a fair bit of fluid yesterday, so it couldn't be dehydration, but I did wake up with a headache. I didn't have to take anything until like after lunch, but I still had a headache. Oops, I was supposed to increase there. Oh well. Perfect imperfections, you know? Even though this yarn has been washed, I'm still getting a little bit of pink off of it. Not much. Not like when I was spinning it. When I was spinning this stuff, my whole entire hand was turning pink. But it's okay. This will get washed. This will get washed at least one more time. And then I will block it if I can find a place big enough to block it, because this thing's going to be huge. So maybe I could do it on my mom's deck. I have something that is catching on my finger somewhere. I hate that. Oh, come on, that's twice. Just having moments. Tonight's stream will most likely not be as long as last night's stream because I was tired. I mean, I was doing good. I was like, yeah, I'm fine. And then I must have wrapped it on the needle wrong. But yeah, I definitely felt it by the time I got off the stream. My brain and my body were like, I don't like you right now. You need to go to sleep. And I was like, I need to eat. So, nothing like making my dinner at like midnight last night. Speaking of which, I need to go grocery shopping because I'm running out of food again. Tonight's supper was a lovely soup from the local soup kitchen. I know I should tell them that my mom's in the hospital, but they come in handy for me too, so I just let them keep coming, and I don't eat them that often, but when I need something, they're there, and most of them are really good. I like them. They're nice. They're just like a small little cup of soup. I don't think they're more than a cup. They might be a little bit more than a cup, maybe a cup and a half, but I don't think it's 2 cups. Anyways, so just like a nice little soup, and then you get a bun, which I don't eat, so my mom's freezer's getting filled with little Ziploc bags of buns. You get a bun, and then oftentimes you'll get some type of snack, whether it's a granola bar, some vegetables, some fruit. What else has there been? Baked goods. Sometimes you get like cookies or muffins. This last one that they brought actually had a small apple as well as a Rice Krispie square in with them. So that was awesome because I was craving fruit. And like if it's like a banana, I won't eat it. I don't like bananas on a good day, let alone one that was in a lunch bag, because oftentimes it'll be like half a banana or something like that. Not my cup of tea. But yeah, the apple was really good. It was perfect. I was like, I needed that. I see what I did wrong. I see what I did wrong. That's why it looked backwards when I got back to it. Just see me caking all of this yarn up. I thought my arm was gonna fall off by the end. I have 1,717 yards of rainbow colored roving yarn. Not roving anymore. Sheesh. But yeah. So this is going to be a huge shawl, I think. We'll see once it gets bigger, and it takes less rows to run out of a color, it might start seeming okay to me, but I am this far and I haven't even made a dent on this. So we will see. And there's 8 colors altogether. So varying lengths. Some of them are shorter than others. But I think we'll see. I think I'm just going to go 4 on each side kind of thing. Because I don't want to, I want to use all the colors up, obviously. Gosh, that pink is pretty. This camera really does not do it. It's like neon pink in the darker spots. It's going to be going into white because I did do a white mix on these, so. But yeah, it's crazy how I don't know if it's the camera, like I don't know if it's like a setting or something, but it's crazy how this camera does not pick up how vibrant the colors are. That's why I always end up posting the picture on like Instagram, or I'll put it in the slideshow so you can actually see what the actual colors are. It was weird. I literally went to like grab the yarn like I normally do with my right hand, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm using my other hand. This pink is so pretty. ready to do yarn over yet. Hope everyone's doing good. If you've come just to lurk, welcome. Enjoy and chill. This is a very simple pattern. I'm literally just increasing on the one side with yarn overs every fourth row. And I'm just doing your typical garter stitch. I thought about doing stockinette, but then I was like, I don't want to purl anything. So garter stitch it is. And then I debated doing like top down for the shawl, but then I realized that that might mess with the rainbow stripes, and I'd have to hate to have to take out rows just because one color didn't finish off a row, and I didn't want to have the stripes stopping halfway through a row. So I decided this would be the better way to go, because if I did have to sacrifice a row, I wouldn't be sacrificing as much. That's the plan anyways. I still don't even know how it's going to turn out because I did put white in. So each ball has white in it. Some are in the middle, others are on the outside. Just the way that I dyed the yarn. So I brought over my avocado pits and skins. And I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight or if I'm going to do it tomorrow. But I am going to start making a dye. And then I have mordant now. So I want to experiment with having 2 hanks soaked in mordant and 2 hanks not soaked in mordant, and I'm going to put them all into the dye bath, I think, and we will see what happens. I'm really hoping that I get the pink that I wanted and not like a brown or an orange. Hello! How are you doing? I am working on my rainbow shawl. It is going to be huge, I think, because I have a total of 1,717 yards. So 1,717 yards for a shawl. That's like a sweater for me. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. But this is what I've got done so far. I started with the pink. So the next one will be purple. And I'm going to go until I start to kind of get bored with it today, and then I'll switch to, I think, drop spindles. Dropping them spindles. Thank you. Yeah, I really debated. I'm like, what do I want to start with? It's either going to be red or pink, because I kind of like, there's the picture, just showed up. Oh, it's so quick. But this is what I should do. Hold on. We will. I guess we'll just do this picture again. Bear with me a moment. I will have to shrink it down. But those are all the colors that are going into the... I'm just going to put this above my thing there. Those are all the colors that will be going into my shawl. So it's going to be a big one. We got like 2 types of blue. The one that's got the lighter blue in it, and the purple that was originally supposed to be purple, but the way the dye struck, it went purple and blue. So I made up another purple using a different purple dye, so that I'd have more of a purple. But I am excited to see what this is going to look like. And I picked a ridiculously simple pattern so that I wouldn't get overwhelmed and decide to put it aside because it was taking too much brain power. I wanted something that I could just like mindlessly knit on for the most part. That's exactly it. That is exactly it. Yeah, I looked at a few patterns and there was one that I really liked, but it was kind of like a 12 color thing and I only have 8 colors, and I was like reading the pattern and the way they wrote it up, it's a simple pattern, but they didn't give a lot of detail into it, and I just was like, I can't make sense of this. I know it, like, once I understand what it is, it's going to be super simple. Hey, I'm knitting. Really? Yeah, I'm actually starting the rainbow shawl. It's going to be huge. So, and I decided, since it's such a simple pattern and not a lot of thought process, I would work on my continental knitting, which I've done off and on over the years, but not having to switch um, from like knit to purl makes life way easier. So let's knit the night away. I like that. I figured, since it's rainbow and it is Pride Month, that I would, even on the days where I'm not just sitting and knitting, I would put in at least an hour of my stream to knitting on the shawl, and then I can always like go into spinning or knitting on my summer top, which I still need to do. That's what I was doing yesterday, was after I plied up my linen and stuff, I went to knitting on my summer top, which I love. There's no more pearls. There's no more pearls in the lace pattern on here. Finally, I can just, yeah, there's a few other things, but no more pearls, because I was getting tired of pearls. Sure, what's the cool news? I always like news. That is awesome. That is so awesome. Yeah, I'm excited. I don't know. I think you were here when I was talking about how I ordered some wool off Etsy from a sheep named Rusty that I'm super excited about. It'll be my first time getting wool from, like, yeah, so it'll be the first time getting like real wool instead of just buying like processed comb top, basically, from bigger companies, and I'm really excited about that. And I'm super excited for you. That's awesome. That is so freaking awesome. I also am probably going to be adding null binding into my projects on stream. I'm very new to it. I've done it a couple times. Um, but yeah. I'm not 100%. What is. Ra- Hold on. Oh, the notifications that always seem to just suddenly come in, like 20 of them at once. Oh my god. Go away, notifications. What kind of sheepy are you? Romeldale? 100 GM, which I think is grams. 100-gram braid of natural light caramel colored Romeldale rovine. All from our beloved herd sire, Rusty. He's just so darn cute. I had to, like, I mean, he's just that face. Like, look at that face. So I don't know much about it. I literally I saw the picture of him, and I was like, wool from him? And it's semi-local because it's from Vancouver, and I'm in BC, not anywhere near Vancouver Island, but you know, other side of BC, but it doesn't matter. That's the cute part about him. He looks so funny and cute, and I seriously just want to like snuggle him. I love cuddling sheep. They're so damn cute. Friends of ours when I was a kid used to have a few sheep, and they bought a bunch of babies, and we got to like bottle feed them and cuddle them, and I loved them. They were so adorable. Oh, see, now that is cool. Just having to pay for shipping? Dang. Yeah, I'm paying an arm and a leg for this bit of wool, but that's okay. It's honestly worth it because compared to some of the wool out there, this is a pretty decent deal. There's some stuff out there where I'm literally paying that price an ounce. Which I need to clarify how much 100 grams is. I'll Google it, and it's like 100 grams. That's 1 ounce. It's 3.5 ounces. Yeah. Yes, I wanna try cleaning wool too. I think this guy's wool's already basically cleaned, um, from what I gathered. Uh, but and the one thing that you can remember, and I was told this later and makes sense. You don't have to wash it all up at once. You can just take out a handful and scour it that way. And because like when I first started looking into that, I was like, man, I have no place to do this. I can't do it in my bathtub because lanolin's not good for the pipes. But I never thought you could just take out a little bit at a time. Yeah. I never thought about that. But it does make total sense. Right? Who knows? Maybe it's like, it could be like subpar wool, but it could also be super nice wool. You have no idea. And I think it's just super awesome. I think it's awesome that you get to have the experience of cleaning it and everything. Um, I really need to find somebody near me that even if it is like throwaway wool kind of thing, because they're not into the business of selling wool. I would still love to at least experience it once or twice. And I know that there's people around here that have sheep. Some of them are like the shedding breeds. Oh, is that an ad? I think it is. See, I have my stream open on my phone on my other account, so I can monitor when I'm getting an ad. But I minimized it and it pauses. Are we back? Are we back? Everyone back from the ads? I really want a coffee, but it's too late for coffee. Welcome back from Adland. So yeah, I want to find someone more local that I really should just put out an ad in Facebook Marketplace looking for wool, like sheep wool, sheep roving, because I don't want balls of yarn. I can make that myself. I was my mom used to get these home care workers that would come, and they couldn't do much, but they could like make sure that she took her meds and stuff, and checked her sugar and took her insulin and all that. And a couple of them were was it Mennonite? I don't think it was Mennonite. It was something like Mennonites or whatever. And they would talk about how out near where I am, they used to walk the fence line where these sheep were and gather the wool from the fence line, because they were the sheep that shed their own fleece. And I was like, that'd be cool, but I would feel awkward, walking the fence line, somebody's fence line, gathering wool. Maybe if I was brave enough to talk to the farmer or whatever, be like, hey, can I walk your fence line and pick your wool off the fence? Right. But as long as it doesn't cost too much for shipping, and you gotta start somewhere, right? So like, even if it's not as local as you would like my so-called local stuff usually comes from like Vancouver Island or Ontario, which is the other side of Canada from me. So even though it says local on Etsy, it's not really that local. So if I can find somebody local, because I know that there's sheep around here, and I know a lot of the sheep that are around here are meat breeds, and some of them shed their own coats, but there are other people. I think I'm just gonna have to put out an ad on Facebook or Facebook Marketplace, asking if there's anyone who has sheep that they want to get rid of the wool. But then the only reason why I haven't done that yet is I'm scared that I'm going to get like an influx of people going, here you go, and then I have like 20 bags of nasty, dirty roving because they're not bred for wool. And yeah. Maybe when I have a little bit bigger of a setup, I eventually want to build, like, my studio may be in my mom's spare room right now, but I do want to build an actual studio, and that studio will be set up to be able to do everything that I need to do. Because yeah, I don't know what I would do with a crap ton bags of wool. I don't want to end up like being like, oh yeah, I'll take this just to throw it out because I can't do anything with it right now. That just seems like a waste, even though they're probably just throwing it out themselves. I also thought, if I do start going and selling at our local market next year, I might be able to talk to people and get to know people, and people might be like, hey, I have sheep. Do you want their wool? Kind of thing, Because, even if the wool isn't the nicest wool, like as in it's not next to skin soft, there's still other things that I could do. I could make rugs, and like outerwear. Like, there's all sorts of things that I could do if I had like a ton of wool. But I also don't want to overwhelm myself to the point where I have piles of dirty roving sitting around. Yeah. It might be a little much. Yeah. Yeah, I could like meet up with them somewhere downtown. Um Instead of them having like coming and dropping stuff off at my house. And then if someone messages me, I can be like, sorry, right now I got a supply, but you know, I'll let you know if I need more. I am gonna have to get some more wool soon because I only have I say I only have, but I think I only have like 6 more Ziploc bags of undyed roving. And if I get into doing the natural dyes that I want to do, I'm probably going to need some more roving to dye. That's my thought on it. Yeah, I definitely need to do something because if I can get wool for, local wool for either cheap or possibly even free, because people are just going to throw it out anyways, I'd be like, hey, I'll pay you. It's like, you know, if you're going to take the time to take that bag of wool or box of wool and meet me somewhere downtown, you know, I am gonna give you some money, even if it's just gas money. You know? And then if they have like really nice wool and they're willing to, you know, make a deal next year, I could give them more money. If it turned out to be really nice. I love this. I'm using my my ring brace that I use for my knuckle because I have arthritis as a yarn ring. So, so I've got it hooked in there, and it works perfect for helping me keep my tension because usually I have it tucked, like I have it over this finger and tucked under my pinky, and I use my pinky as the break, but it always falls out on me, and then my tension gets all off. So this it's working out perfect. So working as a perfect break. Tensioner. That's the word I'm looking for. Right? You should definitely do that. That would be awesome. neighbors are doing something. I'm not sure what. First I thought like there was something on my deck. And I was like, no, that's too quiet, too muted to be out on my deck. Oh, nice. That is cute. I love that. So cute. Those colors would make an awesome scarf too. That's not... I'm having technical issues. Okay. I have... That's cool. I like that. They like it? Been chit-chatting and I'm like, am I lost on this scarf? No, I don't think I am. That's awesome. I know I showed my my oldest stepson the scarf I was making, and he thought it was really awesome. Well, shawl. This thing is probably going to be like a blanket by the time I'm done, because what shawl takes 1,700 yards of wool? Ooh, nice. Friend tattoo artist. Yes, my brother has that. He's got a really cool phoenix sleeve on his arm that he basically let his friend have full... He just basically said, I want a phoenix, and I want a sleeve, and Jay basically has full control of how it's done. Are you coming down, or are you just sitting up there? You don't know yet? I'm leaning over here because I know that she's gonna, like, jump for the back of my chair, if not my head. Whatever way you find a friend, that's a friend. I've met a lot of people that became my friends, whether it was through work or just stuff that I was doing. Yeah, I knew she was. I was just waiting for it. I'm like, don't jump on my head, please, don't jump on my head. I want to get another tattoo. My brother's friend Jay did this one for me, but I basically like had the design. He just did it. It needs to be touched up, but they live kind of far away, so I haven't bothered. And that was my husband's World of Warcraft character and his username. So that was my version of a memorial tattoo. And it was my first tattoo. I went pretty big for my first tattoo, I'd say. right? Go in, be like, okay, I need another tattoo. Hey, when you find like your main tattoo artist or whatever, you know, they basically become like family. At least that's how Ty is with Jay. They also go mountain climbing and boulder climbing and all that fun stuff together too. Nice. My next tattoo, like, there's several that I want to get, but my next tattoo that I want to get is a turtle. And I have some ideas, but at the same time, I kind of want to let the artist sort of design something for me. I just know that I want it to be black and white because I like the black and white tattoos. I don't know if I'll ever get a color tattoo. If I do, it will be the tattoo that I want to get is kind of like a memorial tattoo for my dad. It'll be a long belated one, but I want to get his favorite flower tattooed on me. So that one I might do colored. Originally I wanted it like between my shoulder blades, but I don't know if I want to do that anymore. I might go a little bit smaller. Right. Actually, I lucked out. I got a discount on this guy. I got the friends and family discount. And then because of that, I left him. I actually kind of felt awkward after, but like I left like a really good tip. And I remember I was like, here you go. And both the guy that managed the shop and Jay both looked at it and they're like, the manager's like, he's not worth that much. And Jay kind of looks at it, he's like, I'm not worth that much. And I'm like, yes, take it. I was expecting to pay way more for this tattoo. I love it. Take it, please. But then I felt very awkward after, and that's one of the reasons why I haven't gone back for my touch-up. Because I just felt awkward after that. I was like, yeah, they made me feel awkward because I was leaving too big of a tip. I don't think it was that big of a tip. I was looking at the percentages. Because like I did a lot of research because I'm like, I'd never gotten a tattoo before and I didn't want to be one of those people that goes in and doesn't tip or any of that kind of stuff. I wanted to do it right. And yeah. So like I had it like all figured out. I'm like, okay, he charges this much an hour. I've got, it'll be about this much money, yada yada yada, with a tip on top. I don't know. But I think, like, I don't think you have to tip your tattoo artist, but it's very much, it's kind of like an unwritten code, so to speak. And, I think I would just feel weird if I didn't tip. Same with like if I ever go to a hairdresser, I always tip the hairdresser as well. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, how how often does someone come in and leave a link without actually like having a conversation first? Yeah, you're right. I've never blocked anyone before. So this might be... I don't even know how. I need one of my mods in here. There. I think I did it. I don't know if I blocked him or not. I did go in and say block and then hit OK. So, we'll see. We shall see if I did it right. If not, then I'll go and block them that way. I should have just did that the first time. Like, my computer probably would have lagged less. I really need to get a better computer for streams, but I just don't have the money right now. So this thing does it. So I'll just start saving up. I like my little mini computer that I got. It just doesn't quite... I should have gone like maybe a step higher. I got like pretty much the cheapest one off Amazon. And I was like, oh yeah, 16 gig RAM, you know, 512 gig storage. I'm like, this is pretty good little computer. Not the best. Yeah. Exactly. But it's still good to block them. And I need to definitely, like, if they start popping in more, I'm definitely going to have to get into the habit of doing that. Ouch. Hold on. Oh, you're going to leave now? I was going to move this so that you could come up on the chair. She's like, nah, I'm over it now. You know what? I might just do that because the only mods I have right now are like Shelly and her husband, and they're not always on. Oh, my computer is slow tonight. Look how much I've got done on this. We're almost into the white though. There's a lot of, well, this actually there's a lot of pale pink, and then it goes into white, and then back down to the dark pink. Right? I love it. The only problem that I have with the pink, and it for the most part seems to usually only be the pink, is even after rinsing, and it's not as bad now that I've like washed it with a little bit of soap, but even rinsing it really good after you've dyed it, you still get pink on your hands. Like, and like this stuff has been like I spun it up and then I washed it and it still has pink coming off on it. So it's, you know, it is what it is, I guess. This music, I don't know why, but I just like I'll just randomly like catch myself just like dancing away to it. Hi, Pickles. It's the kitty. It's the Pickles. It's the Pickles. It's the Pickles. Boop. She is such a cutie pie. I love the Pickles. I can't wait until I can get Mystique back in here. She used to make lots of appearances when I was over in my camper, but since I moved to the studio, she hasn't been. You are sitting on my keyboard again. Why? Stop sitting on the keyboard. Yeah. She got me timed out on Shelly's channel like 2 streams in a row. didn't you? That is cute. That is so cute. Boop. Don't choke on the pen now. It's not food. It's a pen. She's like, yes, but I must chew it and gnaw on it. Right? Thankfully, I do have spares. And I also closed it. So if she kills the plastic shell, she kills the plastic shell. I need to get like a string that hangs down here that I only bring down when she's here, and then she can like sit there and play in front of the camera. She's like, no, I want to sit right here. Oh, you're gonna lay back down? Well, you can stay there if you're gonna be a good girl. Please don't try to attack my yarn, because then we'll have to find somewhere for you to go. But you're more than welcome to stay here. Yes, you are. Because you're so darn cute and adorable. Oh, yeah, just clean yourself on camera. At least your back's to the camera. Nice. I love those. I've had a couple pens like that over the years, and I had them for years, and they still worked. No. Oh, is it touching your tail? Is it making your tail itchy? Is that what's going on? Here, play with your tail. Come here. Come here. She is such a weird cat. She's the most head shy cat I've met. Even when you're like petting her like this, she'll like duck her head down. She's not doing it as much as she usually does, but yeah, she's very head shy. I don't know if it's because she's got like a continuing issue of mites that I'm still like dealing with, or if she has sensory issues because she's just, you know, extra special. Did you see that? Her asking me. She's typing all over the keyboard. At one point she's going to send it and you're going to have a whole bunch of numbers and periods showing up. But did you see how she like literally was like, pet me? Oh, she's now officially reached the character limit of 500. Pickles speech. My sweet Pickles. My sweet, sweet Piccolo. It could have been worse, but she reached her limit of 500 characters. So she used too many periods. She needed to use more numbers or letters. It's like nobody can see what I'm knitting now because she's sitting right in front of the camera. She's watching herself on my phone because I have my phone on monitoring ads, because sometimes the ads will come on but nobody gets ads. Like the notification will pop up saying that I'm getting an ad, but there's nothing. So but yeah, she was just like sitting there watching herself on camera. I think if we actually had like a TV, she'd be one of those TV cats. You're falling asleep, baby. Just lay down. Yeah, you're falling asleep. She's literally falling asleep sitting up. Yeah. I've noticed that. I have taken to asking people if they see the ads or not. Because sometimes they don't. And then I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to keep talking. And if it's someone lurking, you know, obviously they don't care if the ad's going. So I just... if they want in, they can type in there. Stop talking, I can't hear you. Right. Yeah, I think how it's kind of like set up in my thing, like the base setup is like, I think it's like every hour or I can't remember what it was. I looked at it very briefly when I first got affiliate and then haven't looked at it since. Something I also haven't looked at since that I need to get on top of is my channel points. The only one that I've actually added in is hydrate. Everything else is like the basic that comes with it. So I need to take a day and sit down and sorry, Pickles, you're kind of not on camera anyways. Oh, now you're gonna lean back so that you go on camera? Well, now I kind of want to put you back on camera because you're just so damn cute. You leave the power cords alone. I don't need you chewing on a power cord. Yeah, no, we don't chew on power cords. Here, you can have the pen. You can have the pen. Yes, I know. Right? I definitely need yarn related ones. I just could not wrap my head around the whole emote thing, and I was like, oh, I'll do that at a later date. That hurts my brain too much to try and figure that out. I did try at one point. It didn't work out. And I was like, yeah, I'm over it. Yarn stuff comes so easily to me. Twitch stuff is just like a foreign language to me. I mean, I've been hanging out on Twitch long enough, but like, I still have no idea what the heck's going on it. Uh-oh. There's a tangle in there. There it is. You get that pen. You get that pen. It's right here. Don't lose it. Here, let's get rid of that fuzzy. I don't need you swallowing that fuzzy. Nice. I like the lurk one. Yeah, I need to do something, but right now, like, I definitely can't afford to buy anything for Twitch. I'm a couple months behind on, well, I'm not, but like, I have not received like a couple months of money that is owed to me. So things have been extra tight, and me buying yarn does not help. You're just so darn cute. I really need to get a pickles cam. One that I can like move around whenever I need to. But I don't think my computer will handle it. Because I do have another webcam, but that's the one for my gaming computer. And the way this computer lags out, I feel like if I was to add another webcam onto it, it would not function well. My cute little pickles. Perfect. Yeah, I think I just blocked. So like I said, I'm new to all this stuff. Don't even think about things. You know, and it's funny because I used to be on this site, oh god, years ago now. The site still exists, but it's complete garbage now. But I used to be on this site called Camfrog. and I was in a couple of the rooms. I was a moderator. But and so I used to like kick and ban people all the time there, because well, every time you blinked, like it was a cam site, so every time you blinked there was someone coming in trying to show things that did not need to be seen. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I had a feeling as I was doing it, I'm like, I don't think I'm doing this right. It's all good. Oh, I can believe it. I could totally believe that. Yeah, I got into Twitch after the whole COVID thing, basically. Um, like had it, like I've had it for years, but I never really did anything with it. Never went on it. And then occasionally, my friend would be like, "Oh, we need to watch this person," and it was a gaming channel, and gaming channels were okay, but I was just like, eh. And then I met a really good friend of mine. She's currently not streaming right now. She's a gamer, so she just does gaming for the most part on her stream. She's currently taking a hiatus, but I met her through another mutual friend, and I used to like religiously watch her stream and hang out, and sometimes play Fortnite with her on the stream. But she was pretty much the only gaming stream that I could like sit for like long periods of time and watch. I like watching some, but they don't hold my interest like the crafting streams do. So it's like every now and then it's be like, yeah, I'll watch this game, and then it's like, okay, I'm bored. I'm gonna go surf the Twitch for a while, and then I'll pop back for a little bit, and then go surf the Twitch. Yeah, I'm trying to think how I think one day I was bored and I just started like searching um like knitting or spinning or something like that, and I started coming across these different crafting channels, and I was like, "Oh, there's a whole other section. I don't have to watch video games or, you know, stream video games if I want to stream." And yeah, eventually I was just like, I think I kind of want to like stream me spinning my yarn, because I do see spinners, but the spinning streams aren't as frequent as like the knitting and the crocheting. So I would like to. Oh, my diamond painting is getting all messed up underneath. So I was like, I want to, you know, do more spinning and stream that, and yeah, I've found an amazing community, and I love it here. Found people that actually like to talk about the same things I like to talk about. I think that's the most exciting part. I think the ones that I found the most interesting are the ones where people are actually doing tatting, because until Twitch, the only person that I knew and had seen do some tatting was my aunt. And then I've stumbled a few people that tat or are learning how to tat, and I'm like, that is so cool. One day I will learn that. Not yet, though. I feel like my patience level for tatting is not there yet. So what time is it there right now? So early. So, have you like gotten up, or have you been up all night? Right? It's like, oh, the birds are singing. That is my bedtime. That's a good way to look at it. Hello! Thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. Oh, so you work like a late shift. I used to work, thankfully I never had to do the graveyard because I don't think I could handle it. But I used to work, 4, no. Was it 4 in the morning till noon or 5? Yeah, 4 in the morning until noon, cleaning a like clubhouse for a golf resort. So like there was the restaurant and all the washrooms and lobby and pool area, and I would come in at 4 o'clock in the morning and be done by noon, but like that, like 6-7 o'clock in the morning would hit and my battery would just like I'd wake up perfectly fine. I'd get up at like 3 in the morning, be at work for 4, and yeah, everything would be fine until like 6-7 o'clock in the morning, and it was just like a 2 to 3 hour stint where I was just like everything in me trying to get me to function. I would find little corners. I would like have a little like 5-minute power nap standing up in a corner, leaning against a wall, or sometimes I would sneak down into the staff washrooms, and they had a bench in there that ran along the lockers, and it was like super skinny, so you couldn't really sleep, but I would lay on that for like about 10-15 minutes and get like a little power nap in because I'd be falling asleep standing up. I used to not be a day person, but then I found out that I'm I'm like solar powered, so if I don't get enough daylight, it doesn't have I could go like several days or whatever, but if I go too long without getting a proper amount of daylight, I just become completely lethargic. I have like no energy, I can't function, and then I tend to get depressed after that. So there we go. Silly ads. Welcome back from Adland. I did quite a bit tonight. I started stream, I think we'll just say that I was about here when I started stream. Oh, where am I? I forgot that my camera's moved. You head off, get a good night's sleep, and hopefully I will see you on one of my next streams. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really loving this color too. It's so pretty. I can't wait till I get to the yellow, because obviously yellow is my favorite color. And it does not look that nice on this camera, but it is beautiful. It is like bright canary yellow. Like super bright. Anyways, you have a wonderful sleep. Get some good rest. I don't want to keep you up any longer. Rest is important. Once the kitty cat is gone, I can raise my camera a bit. Hi, Pickles. What you doing? What you doing, baby? Yeah? Where's your brother? He hasn't made an appearance yet today. No, he usually comes and says hi at least once during stream. Yeah? What? What? There you go. There you go. Oh, you didn't want to lay down? I don't know, that looked like you were wanting to lay down. You're silly. You're a silly. I know you want to play with this really bad, but you can't play with my knitting. No, but you can play with the pen. You're like, no, pet me instead. I want pets. There's a go, baby. Oh. Belly rubs. You're a silly girl. You're a silly girl. Oh, now you want to play with the pen? There you go. You play with that pen. What's up, Munchkin? Hmm? Yeah? Yeah? There you go. You're such a funny kitty. Oh, baby. I know. You know, you're kind of right in the way of the camera. Are you aware of that? You don't care. You don't care. Oh, was that so? Really? Hi, Bubba. Welcome back. Is that so? There's nothing to look at out the window, Bubba. There's nothing interesting out there. Nope. Nothing interesting. What you looking at? Hmm? Is it the spider? Or is it the strings of the tarp blowing in the breeze? Something's got your attention. Oh no. I'm all out. Hi, Munchkin. I see you're back again. Yeah? Oh, I see. There's a fly on that window. Claw, 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 claw. Thank you. Ouch. Ouch. Hair. Now she's tangled in my hair. Oh, I guess that's one way to comb a tangle out. Don't you go knocking stuff down now. Oh, the yawns are starting. haven't washed or set the twists on these. I have not washed or set the twists on this yarn yet. Oh my god, how had I forgotten that? And I've caked it all up too. Well, do I just keep knitting? I don't know what to do. I mean, I have knit stuff where I haven't washed and set the twist. But how? How did I forget that I hadn't done that? That would explain the pink on my fingers. I forget that? Well, I guess it's too late now. And there's no point in leaving this one and going and washing all the other ones. Maybe before I go any further, I should Google. Oh, Papa! Hi, Bubby. You finally coming in? Yeah. Oh, yeah. You wanna? Oh, it's a good Bubby. Here's my Bubby. Hi, Vinny. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the kisses. Thank you for the kisses. There. Here we go. Now I got my cuddle bug. I got my cuddle bug. Yeah. That ear does look a little bit better, but it's still not good. We gotta get some more medicine in there. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. I've missed you. Yeah. I was beginning to think you weren't gonna come in. Yeah. Oh. You done with the cuddles? Here. Let's. There. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Well, this gives me the ability to Google. Let's consult the Google. Why is there... Oh, jeez. That scared me. Why is there nothing that says what happens if you don't? Okay. Okay. We're just gonna keep going with it. Because honestly, I don't want to stop knitting. So I may have forgot to wash and set the twist. Looks like the worst of it would be just a bleeding issue, but I've had that before. You know what? I think I might call it a night for stream. I'll do a little bit more research. I think it'll be fine though. By the looks of it, it's mainly a bleeding of color issue, but we will see. Now, who do we got? Well, I'd say I did pretty darn good tonight. I will show you where we're at. This is where we're at. I still have tons of the pink left. But once the shawl starts getting wider, I think I'll start eating through the yarn a lot more. So it seems like I'm gonna have like an overabundance, but I just gotta have faith that it works out. I love the little eyelets on the bottom. I think what I'll do when I do wash this up, I will block the eyelets, like every couple eyelets or something like that, and try to make like a bit of a point. We'll see. We'll see where the wind takes me, I guess you could say. Man, the camera just does not do this justice. Like, this is like neon. These two, like here and here, are like neon pink, and then it slowly gets lighter and lighter, and I'm still like in a pink, like a peachy pink phase here. So like I haven't even got to the white, and it's like it's like a more antique looking white than a like white. Pardon me. Yawning up a storm, apparently. Oh, it's the pickles. Let's go pickles. I don't know if you can see this or not. No, here. There. She's literally like hugging my hand. She is such a cutie. I love this little girl. I love this little girl to pieces. Alright, well, it looks like the person that I was going to raid is AFK. And I'm not sure when they're gonna come back. Let's see if I can find someone else. go? Okay. Oh, well, you know what? Is it worth rating? Honestly, I don't think it's actually worth rating tonight because I literally have 2 viewers. So, I guess we will just hold off on rating, and I will see you here tomorrow. Tomorrow is knit and spin, or knit and chat, or spin and chat. And I will probably be working on my shawl again. Because, yeah, we'll see. It'll either be my shawl, my top, or I will do some more on my drop spindles. I do kind of want to mess around with this guy a little bit more. He is the spindle is from one of my other drop spindles, but I made the whirl out of polymer clay. So I do kind of want to do some more spinning on him. He actually spins pretty good. I'm impressed with how well he spins. He does have a slight wobble, but not bad. And yeah, so I might do some spinning on him tomorrow too. We'll see. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful evening. I will see you tomorrow. Well, it could be morning for you guys too, but wonderful day, evening, all that fun stuff. And I will potentially see you tomorrow. If not, I will see you another day. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye.